And he looked at him, he looked around, he's like, this music's so good. Fuck it, I'll just like get like a bank fee or something like that. And he pulled out the 400.
Wow.
Because this is when we were apprentices, right?
Right.
We was like he's like, nah, fuck it, I'm gonna take $400 out because I want to party here.
Yeah.
And so like he was living in the present, but still he put the environment and the emotions and the vibe ahead of, he's like, screw it, I'll pay an extra $25 from a paying fee of like overdraw.
Yeah, man.
So that's how people operate. When the maestro, creates such an environment, it puts people in this trance, you know, it makes people happier.
Yeah.
And it's kind of cool, like, you know, when like music does that, and like, you know, this tequila company, they like, you know, put the music around the yeast, like it's like all these different vibes to like help people like feel better.
I love it, bro. And I'm just thinking about like playing the devil's advocate. If somebody was to like argue that playing classical music makes no difference to the frequency of how the tequila turns out. I mean, take for example, if you're super stressed about something and you sit there and you're working on your laptop and you put on a playlist of some hardcore metal shit, right? And maybe you'll get through the work, whatever, you'll do what you have to do, you're an adult per se. But then if you put on a playlist of some classical music, I'm certain, bro, that you're going to be more chill. Your mood, even if it comes down 10, 15, 20% maximum, that's still a positive effect. And that's still some sort of impact based on the frequency of music.
Did you know that classical music actually makes you more focused?
I had an idea about it. Oh my.
Okay, well
we're getting rowdy.
That just happened. So
rowdy on the show.
So one of our our co-founders for Ector Real Estate, he's Chinese American, right? But he grew up playing the piano. His kids play the piano.
Yeah.
And every time like he'd come here and he'd be in one of the rooms, and like, so he sets up his office up there, right? He would come in and be playing this classical music, and I'm like, why do you keep on playing this? Because I can't really work to music, but it's got to be kind of like chilled house. If I'm like kind of in a zone and
I get it.
I just like
me.
Yeah,
with me.
But he's like, no, he's like, research about classical music. Classical music puts you into a trance, and it actually gets you into a super high focused mood.
Yeah.
And it's weird. And I'm like, okay, well, this makes sense, right? This is the reason why tell me music doesn't make a person change. Because you go to a heavy metal thing and you got all those like virgins like doing this shit, right?
Yeah.
And then you've got you know, people in house, like, but it's like different type of music. You could have like, you go to EDC, right? More hardcore stuff. Oh man, I was like, yeah. But then you go and you have Afro house, totally different vibe again. You know, people move different. You have hip hop, you know, people two-stepping everywhere, like, chicks are grinding, you know, you know, white guys are trying to battle.